Hi, my name is Lucy Trueman and I am an organisational psychologist and founder of Trueman Change. So this video is about local government reorganisation and I want to answer the question, why does it feel so hard doing this? So it is hard, there's a lot to do, but in terms of our emotional response to change, we know that we have a response to uncertainty and change, but that it varies from person to person. But we also know that there are things which really can escalate that emotional response. And I want to share 3 of those with you today because I think they're especially relevant to LGR. So number 1, if a change impacts our sense of identity, we feel it much deeper. Now, our sense of professional identity in local government is very, very often wrapped up with a sense of place because that's what we've done. We've created organisations around place. And often you'll have, multiple generations in your workforce. You might have people in your workforce that have been there a long time. So that sense of identity and pride and attachment to a place is strong. And LGR is messing with that. So you would expect the emotional response to this change to be increased because of that. Number 2 is relationships. When we go through a change and it impacts our relationships and we don't know who we're going to be working with, that also pushes that emotion up. It pushes that kind of heightened sensitivity up, which again, LGR very much does. And number 3 is autonomy. When we feel like there is change happening and we don't have any autonomy over that, again, it pushes that sensitivity up. And again, with local government reorganisation, very government-driven top-down agenda. So there's 3 really clear reasons why it makes complete sense from an organisational psychologist point of view that even though the practical day-to-day change for most people in your council, it won't hit on day 1, it isn't a big change on day 1, and yet the build up to this feels like it's tense and it's scary and there's a lot of tension and there's a lot of kind of emotion going on. It makes complete sense. So if you are a leader and you're leading people through this transition and you'd like to speak to us, whether that's about getting some support for you as a leader or whether it's about some support for your organisation, so that you can be aware of some of these things that are at play and help your people to transition through this process in a healthier and more constructive and productive way, then reach out to us.